Guys, so we have big breaking news updates coming out. Please share this video. Today is January 4th, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate the support. So we have some updates here, guys. Once again, panic buying over winter storm causing empty store shelves. Once again, panic buying ahead of forecast of a big freeze. So Kentucky, New York City, Philadelphia, those are the three areas that many people are buying and stocking up. All right, so even the bread aisle is gone. Look at that. That's the bread aisle completely gone. All right, so this is in Louisville, Kentucky, by the way. This one here is Louisville, Kentucky. And which one is this? It doesn't say, but there is three states. Once again, Kentucky. Then you have PA, NY. Those are the regions that are seeing a lot of it. So we do have a lot of breaking news updates here, guys. I want to share with you. All right. So here's another breaking news updates. Winter storm alert. Virginia declares state of emergency ahead of snowy chaos. So here we go, guys. All right. So I just talked to my daughter. She has a lot of families up there in New Jersey, and it's snowing. All right. I did a live stream on Grand Supreme News. A lot of people live in Kentucky, Ohio, multiple states. 20 degrees, 28 degrees. Now one said 30 degrees. Everybody's in the 20s. Meanwhile, I'm in a. Again, I'm not trying to be funny here, but I got two hoodies, 63 degrees. Oh. All right, so give me a second here, guys. I want to bring this one up really quick too. If you can, please share the video. Give this video a thumbs up. I want to bring this one up. This is an update. Multiple Arctic outbreaks to impact more than 250 million in central eastern U.S. into mid-January. So this thing is going to stay with us for a while. All right, so again, you have January 6th through the 12th. Risk of sub-freezing temperatures. Look at that. So, man, that's a possibility. Jacksonville might see snow. Or the Panhandle. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. Please share the video. Man. So round after round after round of Arctic air is poised to plunge into the central and eastern U.S. AccuWeather meteorologists warn that each outbreak of Arctic air has the potential to break colder air farther south than the previous round and will lead to a major surge in the energy demands and risk of freeze-related damage in a southern states. So it says here, listen to this one, major surge in energy demands, meaning the grid. The power grid is just going to be working really hard. This thing is going to possibly shut down and leaving possibly millions in the dark. So the grid is going to be working a lot harder now. And a lot of people don't know this, but the bill for many residents in different states, there's a possibility your bill is going to skyrocket because of the use of heat that you guys are raising in your house. Just like summertime, you use the AC, and you're going to pay an arm and a leg every month. So there's a possibility January bill is going to be really high. So just giving you guys updates. You want to keep it, well, it doesn't matter if you keep on 75, you're still going to be charged no matter what. That's their excuse. It's the code. So expect for power outages. Please be safe, be ready, prep. The magnitude and extent of the Arctic air will build into the first full week of January and linger through the middle of the month and will, at times, affect more than 250 million people living in more than 40 states in the central and eastern regions. At this time, it looks like there will be at least 3 major blasts of Arctic air that will affect the southern states, AccuWeather meteorologist Alex said. Man. The first outbreak would linger into January 4, the second on January 7 through the 8th, and then the third round on January 11 through the 12th. You see that, guys? Back to back to back. Additional rounds of Arctic air may follow, but be directed more towards the Midwest and Northeast. Each wave will bring a reinforcing shot of cool air, keeping air temperatures well below the norm for the first month of the year. Now, even though each layer of cold coming in may stop short of most extreme condition in the past 10 to 15 years, the number of days spent below the historical average will add up in dozens of states from just east of the Rockies to the Atlantic and Gulf Coast. This is not record-setting cold, but the longevity, I truly apologize about the word, of these cold waves combined with snow on the ground in the upper Midwest and northern plains will lead to a prolonged surge in heating demand, AccuWeather long-range expert Joe said. Now, the prolonged nature of the cold, as a result, could end up making a splash on the record books, making it the coldest January in over a decade. This could end up being the coldest January since 2011. For the U.S. as a whole, AccuWeather lead long-range expert Paul said. Another key factor as to how far the south and east the extreme cold will be to penetrate in that multiple storms are forecast to produce extensive swaths of snow and ice from the Great Plains to the Midwest, east, and even well into the southern states. Snow cover minimizes the warning effects of the ground and acts as a tundra-like surface for the cold air to expand upon. And the southern U.S. exposed or poorly insulated homes and buildings are at high risk of frozen and bursting pipes with the potential for major water damage. And see, that's the problem here. Those pipes should have been replaced because we've seen stuff like this last couple of years. These pipes should have been replaced or updated. The problem is, we have a beloved sleeping giant leader who has only 15 days left and he's out of here, but his job was to fix all the states. Instead, he gave our money to these biblical wars, Ukraine. The persistence and magnitude of the cold can be enough to cause heat pump system to struggle to keep up. As energy demands increase, the strain of the electric grid could force rolling blackouts. That's the big one there. Due to the magnitude and duration of freezing temperatures, cold, sensitive crops in the Gulf Coast states will be at risk from damage. At this time, the areas that are likely to be most vulnerable for crop damaging freezes will be in central and northern Florida. I live in the northern part of Florida, southern Louisiana, and parts of central Texas. We are closely watching South Texas and South Florida for any indication of lower temperatures that could be damaging to agricultural. South Texas and South Florida are the ones that seen the fog too. So once again, guys, this is where we at. And boy, oh boy, it's going to hit the fan. It's going to be cold. You have Turner, he posts this, and I did mention this in my live stream, but I just want to bring it up to many of you. Reports are now coming in from Kansas City that store shelves are being stripped bare by people panicking to buy food before tonight and tomorrow's big winter storm makes travel impossible. Reports are also starting to come in from Philadelphia and New York City. saying people are starting to panic over the coming winter storm. I mean, I wouldn't panic. I mean, this is winter. Wow. And I want to bring this one up. Look at all these news just popping up left and right. Kentucky governor declare emergency. Once again, you have Governor Sanders declare emergency. What state is that? What state is that? Sanders. I'm sorry. Give me a second. What state is this? Is this Kentucky? Oh no, this is Arkansas. Give me a second here. Governor Sarah Huckabee. Oh, big shout out to Sarah Huckabee. I'm so sorry, man. Big shout out to Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Declared a state of emergency ahead of severe winter weather expected to strike the state, according to a release. She used to be part of the Trump administration back in 2006, first term. Sanders said in a release that the declaration is set to begin on Sunday due to the weather's potential to cause dangers, hardship, and suffering throughout the state. The weather-related condition could create the need for commercial vehicles to haul heavy equipment over side loads, transformers, necessary hardware, and other transmission and distribution equipment for the purpose of restoring utility services to the citizens of the state of Arkansas, the governor said. Big shout out to Sarah Huckabee. So they declare a state of emergency. So you have multiple states. Once again, Louisville. Give me a second here. Let me just pull up all these information here. Look at this. Wow. All these states. So today's like Kentucky, Virginia, Arkansas. Yeah, these are the stories that's coming out today. So please be safe out there. And again, please share the video. Give this video a thumbs up so it can be shared out there to many people. We're going to be praying for a lot of people out there. More than 40 states, 250 million Americans. I want to see what's the power outage at right now. Here's a map. Wow, look at this. Nothing. Whoa. That's the first time I see this map blue. This is the first time I'm seeing this map blue. No lie, guys. Either California or some state is always getting power outages, but there's some power outages, but it's not big. 2,000 in Illinois, 1,700 in Ohio, again 1,300 Pennsylvania, Kansas. Yeah, so it seems like we're seeing the tip of the iceberg for these states now, except for California. Let's take California out. So you see those 4 states. Those are the ones that's going to be seeing a lot of power outages. I do believe so, especially Kansas. So those areas is going to skyrocket. Hopefully not, but yeah, this map here, yeah, we're going to see a lot of red, possibly a lot of yellow or orange. But there's going to be some red. There's going to be some red. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, like I said, they refresh the page. They make it so the map is all clear so that way they can prepare for this big coming storm. Wow. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.